Okay, so I wanted to show you some dog grooming tools that you need, all the basic ones. These blades, these are different sizes. Now if you get one of these, they come in different sizes. These are rough clip blades. They go through different types of hair. You don't use these to finish. So we have a 10, which is really short. It's pretty much to the skin. We have 3 1/4. Looks like that. 4, 5, 7, and there's many other ones that are shorter than the 10. They're pretty much surgical blades, so you don't really want to use those unless you need to. As the numbers go up, so you could see, like, say 3 3/4, it's the longest blade. If you have a 4, it's shorter. 5, even shorter. 7 is shorter. 10 is shorter. So as the numbers get bigger, the shorter the blade. We also use these blades. This one's magnetic. It's for longer haircuts. There's many different variety of these too, and different sizes which do haircuts that are longer than any of these blades. So you could go pretty much that length to this length is one of the shortest ones, so it'd be about that long. Now those are just some of them. Okay, so besides the different blades, you obviously need the clippers to use the blade. These are just a basic Andis clipper. Andis is my favorite. They also have Oster, which is another good brand, but I prefer these. This one's 2-speed. Now the newer ones actually have like up to 5-speed. They're really fast and really good, which I never had a chance to buy yet. But yeah, they're pretty simple. And you just put the blade on there and use it. So then other tools that you need is different types of scissors. I use the smaller ones around the faces and the feet so you don't poke them in the eye. And I like to use these longer ones on the tail. This is a really good brand that I like. These are called Gators. They cut like butter. They're very, very smooth. They're pretty much $150 for one pair of scissors unless you get a good deal on them. So they are very expensive. But they last a really long time, and they come with a lifetime warranty on them. Then I have these, which are thinning shears. This brand is Geeb. It's another really good brand. The way these work is when you're trying to blend the hair in, that's what these teeth are for. And you pretty much go like this, and it won't cut the hair off. It'll just thin it out, and then you brush it and it'll take some of it out, so it blends it in really nice. And then I have different types of brushes. This one here, it's a dematting brush. It's kind of like razor blades, and I don't use this one very often, but you use it on really bad mats. It pretty much cuts the hair right off. Then there's, of course, the Furminator. This is the best brush for short hair dogs. You can't use these on long hair dogs because it won't work very well because of the small teeth, but this is the best brush that I've found as of yet. This one is a dematting brush, so pretty much after I use this and do a snip, this is the best thing to use. It gets the mats right out because of how close the teeth are. Then there's this slicker brush. These are pretty popular, longer hair dogs, just to give them a nice brush. They're not very good for doing the undercoat at all, but these are good for long hair. And then this one, which is almost like this dematting brush, except it's a little different. You can use it on the whole body. This one's mainly for, like, you know, the tail, or pretty much mainly the tail, to get mats out. This one's for the whole body. Because of the teeth, it gets all the undercoat out really well. Those are the main ones I use. And then of course we need nail clippers, big and small ones. These are for large dogs, as you could see. So continuing on, we have ear cleaner. We always clean out the ears. This stuff's basically just from Walmart. You just pour it in the ear and take it out with cotton balls. Now, some other things we use: Styptic powder. It's just a powder. It's very fine. You use this if you accidentally cut a dog's nail too short and it bleeds. It's a blood stop, like clotting powder. Works very good. You could use perfume. You don't really need it because the shampoo we use is really strong, but we use this on just to give it a little extra scent on the dog. It's good to have peroxide in case you do accidentally cut the dog. We put this on. And then this is a medicated spray as well for cuts, just like peroxide. This pretty much works the same way. It's just specific for dogs. Blade wash. When you clean, you have to clean the blades after X amount of uses, when they kind of stop their sharpness. You could use blade wash to try to wash the blade. You just kind of run the clipper in a little container and it'll wash the blade, and then you wipe it down. It's kind of oily, but if this doesn't work, then your blades probably do need a sharpening. If the cleaner doesn't work, it's good to have. Then I also have this stuff. It's pretty much almost the same stuff as blade wash, except you spray it on your blade to cool it off. So, because your blades get really hot, you don't want to burn the dog. You could use this stuff and spray this on. It'll instantly cool the blade down. Okay, so another thing that groomers use is disinfecting wipes, of course, to wipe down tools, table, stuff like that. You need a table, of course. Paper towel. Every day you're gonna have a dog that likes to poop or pee on the floor, on the table, and on your hand. So you're gonna need some of this along with some bags. Shampoo. This is just a mixed shampoo. You put a little bit of shampoo, fill it with water. It's like a professional kind of shampoo we use. It's really good, and it's scented very, very strong. That's how the dog doesn't stink when they come back from the groomer. Then of course, this is actually another tool we sometimes use to get ticks off dogs. Like little tweezers. And barbicide. or disinfect your tools. Then this is a cage dryer. It's more like a normal hair dryer. It's low powered, and when the dog's in the cage, just turn this on to kind of finish drying him.